What is going on, guys? It is Duke, and here we are back with Season 4 of CWL. Week 1 here, Heavy Hitters taking on Damn Souls. Heavy Hitters was able to pull out the 2-point victory. Awesome war up and down. I know the guys over Heavy Hitters were excited to get into this one. They could not wait to start this. They were chomping at the bit to get in and get rolling with this war right here against Damn Souls. Up and down the map, it was a really great job. 9s were cleared early. 10s were taken out with good scouts and whatnot, and 11s did their job. So it was a really good war. Excellent stuff by Heavy Hitters, as always, opening up Season 4 of CWL with a victory, so that's cool. So when I was going over these replays, looking at the attacks, one thing that came to mind, which is a little bit different than something that I normally do on the channel, I say, let's check out some witch hits, let's check out some hog hits, let's check out some air hits, all kinds of different hits that we look at here in attack, army compositions, and whatnot. This time, we're going to look at some awkward bases. I know back when I was warring heavily, now I don't war too much because these guys are awesome and I'm like the least of them. And as far as time goes between work and trying to do these videos, these guys prep a lot. These guys put a lot of time and energy into their attacks, planning them and getting their strategies down and going out and implementing. Well, me, I don't have the time that these guys have, so I just watch them. But when I was warring like crazy, especially when your anti-3 bases really started to come out, some of them were so awkward you did not really know how to hit them, where to hit, what to hit with, how to go in, really just how to go ahead and get your concept rolling of what you wanted to attack. So we're going to look at a couple different bases here and a couple different designs which are a little awkward. So maybe this will help you with some of your attacks, or maybe you just want to sit back for entertainment value and look at these bases. Damn Souls tried to pull out all the stops here, came up a bit short, but kudos to these guys over here. They got a little bit creative with their bases and they were pretty cool. So let's jump in and check out how they were attacked. All right, this first one here we have Draven. He is going to be coming in with the go witch, as we're used to seeing, which is a normal one going on here. So we got golems down, we got witches behind, and we got the wizards. So go wee, go witch. There's so many different names out these days, but we're going with the go witch, and he's coming in from the left hand side. But if you look in the middle of this base, there is a humongous open compartment. This is shaped almost like a Pac-Man or the letter C or letter G. We have, instead of having islands with expos in there, we have an open compartment with an expo sitting right in the center there. Did I say Xbox? Expo. Hopefully I didn't say Xbox, but as you can see, he's using the jumps to get right across to this, the center of this base, not really coming in there. It's a little bit awkward. I wasn't really sure where he was going to hit, whether it was going to be in the back end where those army camps are, or whether he's going to come right at the mouth of this base. So Mateo has an interesting design, kind of looks like a cartoon character, something that's going to be eating up the rest of these troops here, with little dark elixir storage on the outside. But it's an interesting base design, pretty cool, a little bit different. But Draven was able to go through and just smash this base, which was really cool. Sometimes people tend to overthink base designs, and he did a really good job going in there, getting the golems through the base, which is always a key. You want to get them to tank for you. And meanwhile, we got witches and bowlers just coming around the back side there. So we have a bowler stuck in a compartment up there, up towards the top, and we have some Tesla and a mortar on the back end there outside of these gold mines over here. So really good job, excellent job. Queen still has her ability. She should be popping off that at some point, but we got the mortar, just chucking those little mortars out. So it was a really good attack, awesome job. Great strategy coming in there. Awesome job, way to implement it and to go about it. So wonderful job getting the 3 stars in here. We have 100 skeletons up top. So witches, of course, are overpowered as we roll into Season 4. You cannot go wrong with the witches at all. All right, we have Captain Destruction coming in. This base has a wide open section rolling all the way through, and up on the top here, it almost looks like an eagle. It almost looks like eagle eye rolling in, and it's a really different base. Again, he's coming in with the Go Wee Wee, which seems to be a favorite these days. It's so strong. Why not use it? Why not roll it out? We have the air defenses are spread out enough where with your initial kill squad, you're not going to take out a ton of them, but he's going to go ahead and drop down the golems on the back end there. Forget about coming through. That's like a big, large moat rolling through, kind of separating the base in half. So he's able to just jump on through. He's got a good jump spell. They're going to get him to a couple different compartments there. And these golems are going to come in. They are going to tank. Meanwhile, the witches, they're going to do their thing. Of course, they're going to spread out. Now, one thing that I'm really thinking of with these types of bases with the open layout, it's kind of like a couple years back when witches were really running rampant before their first initial nerf. When you have a base like this where there's a lot of open area, the witches are really able to spawn the skeletons, and the skeletons are able to go through and rip up a lot of structures. As you can see on the back end there's not too many structures that are going to be in compartments. We have Archer Tower, Cannon, Expo, and on the back end there we have Archer Tower, and then a little compartment in the back there which has a Wizard Tower and another cannon. But as you can see, these witches are just going to be spawning skeletons at an incredible rate. Skeletons are going to go mad, which really just leaves I guess your queen and the golems just focus on the centralized defensive units there. But as you can see, if they're going to be like the Archer Tower, just a single point defense is not going to do a ton of work, especially by the time the skeletons get to the back end there. There's so many that the Archer Tower is just going to sit there and keep poking at those witches and their skeletons, which is not going to do much damage. So right now, as you can see, this base is just swallowed up. Queen still had the ability, so Mastro Pizza 93, pretty cool design of it, but was not too effective. So I'm sure this one will go back in the scrap heap. All right, now we have Heavy Hitter coming in with another Go Wee Wee. This time we have Archer Queen Island. Right in the center there, you can see a lot of times we have Expo Islands, like I said earlier. We have Inferno Tower Islands. This time we have Archer Queen Island, which would be a pretty cool name for a show if they were going to do one. But this time it does not seem like it's going to work out too well for Apache, as of course we're coming in with the Go Wee Wee from the bottom side, never to be distracted by different things going on. Let's see how he goes ahead and attacks it now. If this was a hog raid, if this was like an air raid with lava hounds and balloons, you'd want to take out that queen. But right now she can stay put, she can stay where she is, because your initial kill squad, which is going to be running up through there with the golem and the heroes, are just going to go ahead and they're going to smash her. So she is going to be knocked off her island and taken care of pretty quick. That was a pretty good strategy going through. It seems like Go Wee Wee is a really good strategy regardless with these Anti-3 style bases. But as you can see, you know, why go with an air raid or a hog raid when you sometimes can't reach the queen? When all else fails, just go with the smash mouth Go Wee Wee. Right here is the back end jump. Let's see, he's still got both heroes rolling through, trying to find the king. Pops the ability on the king. We have a wall there, but he's kind of caught on the left hand side. Jump spell right down there in the middle, which is not going to be doing a ton of damage. But as you can see, the heroes, they're on the outside, so a little bit of a misplacement, but he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 compartments that are tied in with that jump spell, which right now is just being rendered useless. So the queen's going to make her way through. Now the queen's going to tank up a little bit because you have a whole bunch of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 witches going to be going through, going to buy enough time for them to be able to spawn enough skeletons to go ahead and clean up the garbage. And really the only two things that are going to pose any threat to the queen, the level 30 queen, is the wizard towers. One is down. Archer towers are going to be focused on the witches, but it looks like they're going to turn. Yep, let me see. So Archer Tower is going to be able to go ahead and just fixate on those skeletons. Meanwhile, Archer is going to pop off and take out the last defense as far as the Archer Tower goes. Now we have one left, 99%. Let's see how this Wizard Tower is going to be taken out. Queen is going to come, and she is going to be coming around the back door. Now meanwhile, Wizard Tower is focused on these skeletons. Archer Queen is taking it out. So sometimes it's a little bit crazy what the Archer Queen does. This time it actually worked out in favor of Heavy Hitter, so excellent job. Alright, the last one here is really one of the ones that caught my eye. This is Boom from Damn Souls and his base, which it kind of looks like it may be like a robot or an upside down duck. So if we were able to spin that around, you can see the The head of the duck is right there, and the eyes being the archer tower, the wizard tower and the archer queen. And then you have the wings down here where the air defenses are. So it's an upside down duck base. Green muscle is going to be coming through here. This is a like a go-ho-wee, a little bit of a mixed bag here. He's got some giants coming in through there. So this one's a little bit different. So no go-wee-wee, but a go-ho-wee. He's going to be coming in from the right-hand side, going to go right into that clan castle. But as you can see, the queen is always all the way on the back end there. So he's got the golem down at the bottom, and he has a wizard, 2 wizards in there flanking for her, and they are able to go ahead and take out some garbage down there. Meanwhile, he's going to jump straight on through. He comes from the wing of the duck all the way through to the chest. So as you can see, looks like we got giants back there. I don't know what those giants are doing. They're just hanging out, trying to get through walls and try and cause a distraction, but there's not much to distract. We still have a heal spell, and we have the hogs left over. So we're going to have some back-end hogs here, which is always a cool thing. And looks like they're going to be coming in right over top of that heal spell. Queen still has her ability, so it is going to be a quick mop-up. The Giants are trying to come down to the party, try and find some defense to go ahead and take out. Hogs did their job. They just ripped through right around where that heal spell was. And right now, everybody is joining the party. A giant over there taking out a builder's hut, and that's to be it. We got giants in there smacking down on the gold storage, and that's just it. 2 storages left. So this was a pretty interesting design, one that I don't think I've ever seen, but one that was handled really well by Green Muscle. So awesome job going through there, getting it done. Excellent attack. So wonderful job in the war here by Heavy Hitters, opening up Season 1. Make sure you guys are subscribed as we get into, we're pushing towards 10K, guys. You want to be here. I'm looking to try and stream sometime soon, so it's going to be a party. It's going to be a good time, and we will catch you guys later.